going to take a closer look at the database and the different components that you are responsible for putting together for your own app. There's 3 different sections here: data types, fields, and option sets. Data types are essentially your tables. Every single Bubble application comes with one built-in data type called the user type. Bubble essentially assumes that most applications are going to require users to sign up with an email and a password, and they can engage with the application as that person, with whatever rules you create around what they have access to do, to see. Beyond that, it is up to you to create whatever other data types you need for your application. So Bubble doesn't know what you're building, right? You can't just say, hey, Bubble, I'm building a marketplace, and then boom, you have data types to support a marketplace. It just doesn't work that way. You have to create every individual type that you want for your application. This is a good thing because you have complete control over how your data is organized. The next piece here are the fields. Fields are created per type. And you can have one or more fields within each type. And this is just a way for you to save certain information with a specific format to the record in the database. So for example, user data type, a user might have a first name, a last name, a profile picture, a date of birth, right? These are different fields you would create within that data type. Then you go to the next data type and you create the fields that are specific to that type. And not only that, but you also tell Bubble the format of the fields. Is this a text? Is this a number? Is it a date? Is it a file? Is it a geographic location? There's actually a lot more you can do with fields and their definition, but essentially that is how you tell Bubble what to expect when content is being saved to a particular record. And then option sets, this third point here, this is how you can manage lists of predetermined choices. So an example would be marital status. Let's say that you wanted to collect that information from your users. You want to know what their marital status is. So you would create one option set, let's say it's called marital status, and then the list of choices within that set: married, single, widowed, divorced. How you display that set back to your users, completely up to you. Lots of ways you can do that in the front-end design. They can check boxes, they can choose from a drop-down or a radio button, they can search through the choices if you happen to have a bigger list. Another example of a common option set is statuses. So if you have users creating posts or listings of some sort where they need to go through multiple status steps, your option set could be called, let's say listing status. And the choices would be things like draft, archived, published, pending review, right? Things like that. You are in complete control over what the sets are called, what the choices are. It's just whatever you need in your application as far as predetermined list of choices.